to smile to one another. And so I want to bring this awareness that it doesn't matter what it feels, it doesn't matter how it looks, are going to be sitting with us during the proceedings of this special constituency meeting of East Kenya Union Conference. A little more will be brought to our attention as to what necessitated this special constituency meeting of our union. This is an evening of preliminaries, but as I said, there will be 3 top officials from the General Conference of the Seventh-day Adventists who have been leased out to come to sit with us and to work with us. One of them has not yet arrived. I don't know whether he's still on the air or whether he has landed, but he is on his way coming. The 2 who have arrived are in the persons of Sister Karen Potter. Sister Karen Potter is an experienced leader in the General Conference Secretariat. Some of us have worked with Karen for many years. I used to refer to her as a moving policy or a walking policy. She's one of the very rare types of persons who have been of great help to our church when needs arise about developing policies to guide this movement. And as time keeps progressing, need for developing policies, amending policies, modifying policies, those needs keep arising. And Karen has been so pivotal in that area of mission. It's all mission. Don't be afraid when you hear the pronouncement of the word policy. All our policies are mission-oriented. All our policies are statements to guide mission and to give it, or to give mission its direction and its power in order for us to cover the world with the message of hope. Karen, I know this is a big room here. People who are seated so far away may not be able to see you very well, but if you don't mind, kindly rise up where you are, turn around and let people see you, and kindly wave back to Karen. She needs to feel at home as well. She is among our brethren. Thank you very much, Karen. And next to her is Dr. Gideon Mutero, who comes to us from the General Conference Treasury Department. He is an associate treasurer for the General Conference. He too has been leased to us to be able to be of help as we do the business that has brought us here together from this evening. I am not sure I mentioned that Karen is also an associate. She is an associate secretary of the General Conference. Those are the two who are with us this evening. Tomorrow, when the third leader will arrive, we will be happy to present him to you as well. General Conference has been very, very kind to send us leaders to sit with us and to support us and to guide where we may lack. As all of you know, we never start a work like this in a vacuum. Every time something pulls us together in this manner, we have to establish our foundation upon the Word of God. When I looked at your booklet here, I was very quick to read the top page. Many of us like running inside the pages and they ignore what is on the cover page. If you miss the cover page, sometimes what is inside may not be of much help to you. But the cover page reads, grounded in the Bible and focused on the mission. And thank you, EKUC, for honoring God in directing our thinking to this key theme of mission for the Seventh-day Adventist Church in the quinquennium 2025 to 2030. All of us are leaders in our own rights. Whether you come from the local church, whether you come from the conference or field, whether you come from the union, or whether you come from the division or general conference, we are all leaders of God's appointment. And this is what captures our thinking. Whether we rise or whether we sit, we need always to be reminded that we exist for mission. We are a movement of destiny. Those of you who have gone through our seminaries or our colleges or our universities will remember along with me that whether you are doing science, whether you are doing health, whether you are doing theology or social studies, our educational curriculum is all structured after mission. When I was in seminary myself, I reached a place where I thought actually I was majoring in mathematics because I had a full professor to teach mathematics. And I had so many hours doing mathematics until one time I asked the chairman, I thought we came here to do theology. And the chairman said, listen, Ruguri, you don't know. There is no subject or course which is outside the realm of theology. Even mathematics is theology. Physics is theology, because it's all the heart of God's magnanimity, is the heart of God's greatness and His sovereignty. You meet Him in mathematics, you meet Him in physics, you meet Him in chemistry, and you meet Him in the Bible itself. And so we always wish to start our meetings on the premise of the Word of God. And this evening, we are highly privileged, very, very highly privileged, and I want you to recognize that God gave us his servant, who is actually the president, or if you wish, the vice chancellor of this great university, of Adventist University. And you know, this is not an ECD university. It is not an SID university. It is not a WAD university. It is what we call a tri-division university, owned by the 3 divisions in the continent of Africa. It is a big school that prepares leaders for the continent of Africa. And so to have the leader of this university to be the one to greet us with the word of God, and make us know and feel the presence of God in a very meticulous way, is something that we need to thank God for. Professor Andemola S. Tayo is an ordained minister of the Seventh-day Adventist Church, and currently he is the Vice Chancellor of the Adventist University of Africa here in Nairobi, Kenya. He is a professor of development education. He owns a Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Economics, an area he majored in 1985 from the prestigious University of Ibadan, and you know where that city is. Having obtained a postgraduate diploma in religion, he proceeded and earned a Master of Arts degree in religion, New Testament, from the Adventist International Institute of Advanced Studies, Manila, Philippines, in 1993. He had a short stint as a doctoral student at the prestigious Pontifical Gregorian University of Santo Tomas, Manila, Philippines, between 1993 and 1994, and eventually completed a PhD in developmental education, religious education emphasis at the Central Luzon State University, Philippines, 1999. Professor Tayo's academic working career started in Babcock University as lecturer, where he rose through the ranks to become a professor of development education. Professor Tayo's academic work experience has been both within and outside Nigeria. He was a member of the study group of the federal government of Nigeria on education sector analysis 2005. And at Babcock University, he was pioneer director of academic planning. He was head of the Department of Education and General Studies. He was appointed as first special assistant to the pioneer president or vice chancellor of Babcock University between 2006 and 2007. He was a visiting professor to the University of Eastern Africa, Baraton, Kenya. Professor Tayo was seconded to serve as interim president rector of Adventist University of Kosendai in Cameroon between 2010 and 2011. In 2012, he was appointed as the dean of the Babcock University School of Postgraduate Studies, a position he held until 2015. And it was under his stewardship that the first set of postgraduate students were turned out with higher degrees. After serving out his term as dean, he was elected as the president or vice chancellor of Babcock University and completed his tenures of 10 years in 2025. Professor Andemola Tayo belongs to many professional and learned societies. He owns a membership of the Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria, as well as a fellowship of the Society for Peace, Studies and Practice, He is also a fellow of the Chartered Institute of Administrators of Nigeria. He has served in the church educational system as a member of the International Board for Education in various accrediting teams to Adventist University of West Africa in Liberia, Valley View University in Ghana, Middle East University in Beirut, Lebanon, Samyuk University, South Korea, and many others. He is widely traveled to his credit, his scores of publications in peer-reviewed national and international journals. Professor Tayo is married to Professor Tayo. I think without much ado, sir, you're welcome to the platform. And please share God's word. The problem with this house is that even when it is full, it looks like empty. But it is full right now.